The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Fredsberg, Talk of the Town, and I'm in this beautiful store with Julie Schmalley, and her store is just fantastic. It's in Melfort, and I'm just going to let her introduce her store, and thanks for taking the time today.
Well, thank you for coming. We started the store about 5 years ago. The reason it was born was my husband's a local contractor, and he found he would send people into Saskatoon quite often if they couldn't find the materials they wanted or the things they wanted for their home or their the renovation or their new build. He'd send them in there to go looking, and after years of doing this, he thought, wouldn't it be nice if there was somewhere closer that had more options than what your local lumber yard offers, that have higher end options or just, different options. And so that's kind of what got Liliidae started. His idea was mostly a flooring store. Then we kind of added the idea of having everything that you might need: flooring, carpet, tile, cabinets, countertops, hardware, you name it. So we pretty much sell anything and everything except for blinds and linoleum. That's the two things we don't sell.
Okay.
And the pronunciation of our name is very easy, actually. It is Lily as the flower, day as in not night. It comes from the Latin version of this tiger lily subclass, which is prairie lily, which is natural to Saskatchewan, which is kind of what we wanted our homes to be, or want our clients' homes to be. Something that stands out. If you're driving along the ditch and you see the tiger lily, immediately you notice it. It's pretty, but it's also at home. It doesn't feel weird or whatever. And that's what we want for our clients, for the houses to stand out as nice and pretty, but not out of place for where we live.
Right.
So
where are you located in town?
We are on 217 Burroughs Avenue West, right here in Melfort. The building we bought actually used to be an old garage and gas station at one point. And when we moved in, there were squatters living here. It was all boarded up. We got it all cleaned out. We've really done a number on the outside and the inside of the building. And
it's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, we like it. Lots of people come in and say, wow, we can't believe what it looks like now in comparison to what it looked like before.
Mm-hmm. And 5 years you've been here doing stuff.
Yeah, we have.
Nice. So you said your husband was a contractor. So do you have other contractors and yourself? Do you have a title that can help people understand what this place is about?
We have, so we sell the materials for any building or home renovation. We also have installers to install these materials if you don't have someone you're working with already. It's very hard to book contractors right now. They are years in advance that they're booking, and we try to work with whoever people have and that they already know, or DIYers. The other side of Liliidae is that we also offer design services. So my husband and I came into this from the construction and building side. Jessica Houston is our lead designer, and we have a young designer too, Caitlin Healy, with us now, and Jess really brought in just a whole nother world to Liliidae. She actually ran her own business out of her house before and gave up her business to come work with us.
Nice.
And, to be able to bring design help into to the people, to the community, has been a huge help for so many. It's exhausting to dig through materials, dig through samples, figure out what do you want, where do you start, what room do you begin with. It's just a lot. There's a lot that goes into a well-designed home. So we have found that that's been a huge help for lots of people.
And do you find that people, they want to do it because they watch all these shows, but then once they get past project number 2, they're like, oh my God, You know, so there's a network, but it is a lot of work.
It is.
And so if you're in it all the time, it's easy. So that's what you're here for, right?
Yeah. And I mean, some people can't afford to hire people to do the work. We've all been there, and that's where most of us start out.
Right.
You have to do it all yourself. At least with design services, the way that we've set it up is kind of, there's different levels of packages. So you could do the least expensive one, which at the end of it gives you a battle plan for, if this is what you want your home to look like, you have a battle plan on how to get to that point. And whether it takes you 10 years and you're doing it all by yourself, whether it takes you 2 years, and you hired people along the way, that's up to you.
Yeah.
We also have families with a little more money to spend on stuff like that end up, like, you know, they're busy, they're doing their own thing, making their money, so they just don't want anything to do with it. They just want us to do it.
Yeah.
Which is also fun.
Yeah.
So both ways work, and some projects start out very big and elaborate, and then once the numbers come through, people are like, oh, actually we're gonna have to cut some stuff. And then some get started, and then, like you said, this is too much work, I can't do it.
Yeah, it
I
is.
would just rather you guys do it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, great information, and you're always willing to talk about it. What's the telephone number people can call you at?
You can call us on 306-921-3596.
And
you
hours?
can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. Yeah.
All the social media.
Yeah, we have a great website, liliidehome.com. There you can find projects that we've worked on, photo galleries of homes we've done. All of our design packages are listed on there. Prices are on there. We've got events that are coming up. We try to do local events. We like to just do things with people in the community that are like-minded. And so our website is a great place to learn something, get inspired, and have just know what's coming up if you want to take part of something fun. Yeah. Our hours at the store are 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and Saturday 10 to 4.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome, because it gives everybody, like, you might be working and you can get down here, right?
Well, and often when people are working on a project or on a home, a renovation or whatever, you know, it's the husband and wife can't always make it during the week. So Saturday's a nice day they can both come, they can both look at it. It's just less work with
for everybody,
samples
really.
back and forth, and I don't like this, and you know, you've done all this work as the one partner, they come home and the other one's like, I don't like any of that. So
Right.
yeah. Actually, we have lots of men that come in, and we always ask them, are you authorized to pick this? Because most of the time they're not.
We're not doing purple. Let me look at the file here. No.
Which one's the cheapest?
Yeah, which was the cheapest? Boys, come on. Happy house, happy mom. Well, take me around the store. It's a beautiful place, and there's lots to see, so let's just go this way.
Well, over here we have our cabinet displayer.
Okay.
We work with Superior out of Saskatoon.
Okay.
We also work with a more custom kitchen place called Reddle, also out of Saskatoon.
Okay.
So here you're able
Look
to
at the options, eh?
I mean, there's so many options. There's so many colors. There's so many door styles. So at least here you get a sense of, like, you know, what you like. Maybe it's not in the right color, but at least you can see the door style.
Right.
In the drawer down here. We've got, these are all colors and stains. It's very interesting, the different wood species that you know, cabinets are made out of, and the stain looks so different on, you know, cherry than it does on oak.
This is oak.
And
this is oak stained a different color.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So oftentimes people will mix their cabinets within their kitchen, you know, or their vanity or whatever, but it is nice to have the doors. It's nice to be able to feel it and see it. Some people really like wood grain.
I am very much a feeler. I really want to know. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's great to have it. Good for you.
And then behind you over here, Marilyn, is hardware, which is another way to just make your house a little more personal to you or to your style. We find that a lot of times, like in a builder grade home or in a, you know, people get overwhelmed and don't want to pick more things. They just pick one handle and they do a handle on everything. Every drawer, every cabinet, every it's all the same. Right. And it tends to look a little bit builder grade, you know, not so
personal.
Yeah, and not as, you know, custom and high end or whatever. So what we like to do is mix regular poles like the one I'm holding here. We also like to put them with, like, so do some that have a cup pole. So we would mix both of those together in the same kitchen, and then we would pick a knob. That's different again. In the same space. So not necessarily these specific three. I can't find my favorite one, but it's a way to just make a space feel less like it was built by someone who didn't really care. Right. Well, it's custom, right? Yeah. Beautiful. So there's lots and lots of options. Well, look at the options. And my sizes and anything you want. Oh, and there's packages to go home with. You can get it, like, let's say you were doing a project, small project at home, you could come in and order it up and it wouldn't take maybe that long. I don't know. No, it comes in pretty easy, pretty quickly. I mean, the hardware is very fast. Sometimes we order too much or we change our mind on something halfway through or whatever. So some of the extras we've kind of kept over here. So we do have every once in a while someone comes in and like, I'm redoing an old dresser, vanity, whatever. And then, you know, they don't need very many. So they, you know, there's options here to find. Nice. Yeah. What are we doing here? This is our feature as you come in. You see the fireplace. We dress it up for the season. At Christmas time, we try to, you know, dress it up really with lots of this is nice stuff and candles and you know, so it feels appropriate to the season. Texture's big, isn't it? Yes, texture is very big. I think our world is becoming more chaotic with your phones and with the information and the visual stimulation that's coming in from everywhere. So I think that the trend right now is going to muted colors, nothing too crazy, more textures, more things that feel like nature or feel you know, cozy and feel like you want to stay there, hang out there, sit and read a book, cuddle up with a blanket or whatever. Right. And I often wonder what makes these trends trendy, you know, like why is it this and not that? But I do think the busyness and the craziness of life and the input of visual stimulation affects how we need our homes to be so we can relax and unwind and not have all that stimulation at home. Yeah, we don't need it all. Cupboards are beautiful. Thank you. I love the color. Yes, this is a bit of a bold move. It's a brand new color when we put it into the showroom. It's like a green, gray. It gets lots of comments. We have not sold this color a whole bunch because people are still, when it comes down to picking and having to pay for it, people are still go safe rather than what if it's going to change in a year? And I mean, the trends do, right? Yeah. So you have to love it. Yeah. Some of the features we like and have shown is like this appliance garage where the things you have on your counter. Right. You know, you can hide them away, but they stay out, you know, usable. Also I think most kitchens have now the garbage and the recycling. And I don't know if you can see over here.
I'm just
This is
backing up.
kind of a bit of a pantry.
Oh, it's all pulls.
It's all pull-outs, so that when you've got your cans of, you know, soup or your bottles of ketchup, you can stack them in and still reach the stuff that's way back, rather than you're in, there's a shelf, you can't see.
I don't want to be on my knees.
We actually redid a kitchen for a client who, at the end, when she got into her new kitchen and started organizing, she's like, I do not need to buy ketchup. I have like 4 of those Costco-sized ketchups. I just never could find them. They were just hidden behind all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, making I think like our 2 biggest things as a business is beauty and function.
Yeah.
Like, we want things to look good, but the most important is function, because if it doesn't function well, then you just get tired of it. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of kitchens, especially that are getting updated now, we always suggest doing drawers on the bottom, because drawers you can pull all the way out. You're not, looking for things. It's just more practical. It's easier to reach. You know what you have. You're not like, life is hard enough. Yeah.
I want my kitchen to be peaceful, and I want to just come and do what I got to do.
Yeah, exactly. And just work for you.
Yeah. What's going on over here?
So over here, this whole middle section is our flooring.
Okay.
So on this side, we have, aside from this rack here, coming down here, we've got laminates and vinyl floors. So it's a click-together system. People can still do it themselves. It's fairly simple. The laminates now that have come out more recently are waterproof. Okay. So that was a big deterrent for people going with laminate before as well. It's, if it gets wet, it swells, or it, dings. Or...
So is this the laminate here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those 2 are the laminates.
Oh yeah, it's substantial, hey?
So
nice.
The flooring is just on top, and then the backer is that MDF.
How nice.
Really, really neutral colors. The company we work with, and we get all of our hard flooring from, is Metropolitan Floors. And they do a very, very good job.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So this is kind of like a medium brown.
And the samples are nice enough you can go home with them and just kind of think on them, right?
And that's what we do with everyone who comes in and looks at samples. We tell people, take them home, look at them in your home. I think that is the most important thing.
Because the lighting's different, right?
Yes, yeah. So this section right here is our vinyl section, and vinyl floors became super popular, obviously, because they are water resistant. The colors are so great. The company we work with, Metropolitan Hardwood Floors, they just do a fantastic job at mimicking the real thing. Nice.
Don't judge me until you know me better.
Yeah. So these floors that says the "Don't Judge Me" are has high variety of colors and markings and knots, and so this sample really only shows you 3 boards. So what we get people to do is, we take them to their website, we show them the
complete
flooring laid out. They do that with all of their samples, so you get a feel of like, oh, well, that's way too busy for me, I don't like that.
Well, and you don't really realize that, because this is only this big.
Exactly. Yeah. So you don't get a good, and some floors are made to be very neutral, that are not very, this one has a little bit of variety, but not a lot. Yeah. Some of them are made for those people that don't like knots.
Right. Don't like knots. I don't like knots. Oh, you got rug here too.
Sorry,
awesome.
What?
You got rug here too. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we do. So we've got runners and area rugs that we get in. Mostly it's for projects that we work on, but we do have a few smaller ones like this.
Are they installing rug again?
This section here is the carpet. So wall-to-wall carpet.
Yeah. It is coming.
People still like carpet.
Yeah.
I should say Saskatchewan is...
well, it's warm.
Saskatchewan is just very behind, so we are a few years behind everybody else. So also we are very set in our ways. So as much as I love Saskatchewan, we are just, very set on, well, this is what I had before. I like it. Why would I change it?
Well, like this one.
I mean, if this is your color, you should change it for sure. We have, like when we design a house, we like to make the basement feel a little less basement-y, because
Right.
oftentimes it just kind of becomes your clutter space for all the things you
Right.
don't really want upstairs.
Yeah.
So what we often like to do is create smaller rooms within your whole basement space. So the way that we do that is by using something like a rug that is not your shaggy
Right,
rug,
right.
but a tight-knit rug.
Yep.
And then we layer area rugs over top.
Nice.
And we've done that in lots of homes. It just kind of helps break up the space. Basements are often, open, don't have much on the walls. It just feels like a big empty space. And then if you have a collection of furniture over here,
Yeah.
they're just sort of floating in the room.
Right.
So we like to collect it.
What's going on here?
So these are flat lays on top of really awesome flooring.
Oh.
So the reason we like the big samples is just so you get a feeling for like what it looks like. There's smaller boards, there's wider boards, there is less variety,
Oh, yeah.
lots of variety.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
gives you a better view of what your floor may look like. Again, a sample that we pull off the rack here is, really only that little
Right.
section.
Right.
And when you get the view of the whole floor, it just gives you a better idea.
Well, and that's the beauty of coming to the store then and getting your head wrapped around
Yeah.
this, and you go, this bothers me, I like this better, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And the flat layers we've done, actually, we did them for the home show in the Home Styles home show in
Yep.
Saskatoon.
Yep.
Just to, again, show the whole idea of collecting your materials, collecting the colors, making sure, your countertop goes with the
Right.
with the tile on the floor, and also goes with the backsplash tile and the wood you've chosen for your vanity, and then again also creating, when we do mood boards, we like to, which these would be, we like to pull in other textures, so like your greenery, the branch, just so that it feels more like
Yeah.
not just materials on top of each other, but more like, oh yeah, I can see that's a room.
Yeah, I can get the feel of it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
exactly. Yeah.
So this would be your backsplashes and all of your hard surfaces, I guess, right? Your ceramics.
Yeah, so we have porcelain and ceramic tile for the floor, for the wall. We've created this wall to almost present your tile as art. One of the reasons we did this is also to show people what we mean when we say brick stack, straight stack, herringbone. Like the terms we use all the time
Right.
aren't always familiar to people.
Understandable, yeah.
Or it's like, do you want a large grout line? Do you want a small grout line? What is that? Then it's like, well, this would be smaller, this would be bigger, this is, just so that people understand what they're saying, or get what they want at the end, because we may think something is good, and then at the end they're like, well, I didn't want that much grout, or I wanted more grout than you put in.
I didn't understand what you said.
Yes.
So
yeah.
we can come in here, you can take a look, you got so many options.
Yeah. And just to display some of the tile, there's so many beautiful tiles out there
my
now.
gosh.
It's
Is your
completely overwhelming.
So where do you get your tile from? Do you shop like Canadian, or are you getting stuff from Italy, or what?
Yeah, there is stuff from Italy.
Oh.
But we don't ship it directly from Italy. We do work with a company called Centura. They're in North America.
Yeah.
The other one would be Julian Tile, which is also North American, and Olympia Tile and Stone, I believe. So
Options. Oh
yeah,
my
and I
gosh.
mean they ship in from lots of places in the world, Spain and Italy being the most common.
Beautiful, beautiful. So that's such a nice thing to understand that that's in your home, right?
Yeah.
And here we come to the decor that accents your home.
Yes, for sure. That's the funnest part, really.
I know.
It's
I just got to feel this.
pillows and lamps and knickknacks and whatever. When we work on a home, we shop from high-end places, low-end places, because you always work with a budget. And we use IKEA and Structube, which would be your low end, and we also use Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel, which would be a high end. But the mix of the high end and the low end. Like it just makes it look better.
Yeah,
you know, you
you
don't
can
walk
have
into
both.
IKEA showroom and you don't walk into a
Well,
Pottery Barn showroom.
And then you don't have the guys coming in and saying, I want that $394. And they don't understand it's $394, not $3.
I mean, budgets are hard to work with when you have never had to purchase furniture. You have no idea. Like, and stuff is expensive now. Like prices have gone through the roof because it's harder to source. It's shipping is more.
Well, that's part of it. It's the sourcing,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. So we do that for people. We try to shop from our own store as much as possible when we do stuff in a house, and which is where our own collection comes from. Is that we can use them in projects, and if we can't, if it's not enough, we source, outside of the store. But
Well, it gives a person an idea and the different options, and it's like, okay, well, I like that one. You could say, oh, well, then you like this kind of a design, and it gives me an understanding of, oh, I didn't realize I liked that,
yeah.
right?
Well, then we always look for things that are different.
Yeah, different is good. You were talking about your bathroom. Let's go there.
Let's go take a look.
Okay. Wow, this is awesome. I love it. I want to go like this, and I just feel so safe in here. And tell me about it. Like what's...
Well, that's what I wanted to show you in the bathroom is like this trend of wallpaper.
Yeah.
And this is one of our favorite wallpaper companies, Rifle Paper. People always ask us, can I put wallpaper in my bathroom? Yes, you absolutely can. In fact, you should. It's a small room. It's a fun place to have do something bold that looks, different. That's,
right.
White walls in here would have just been so boring. So we've got like the muted color, the dark wallpaper, and just, again, inspire people, something different. They may not do exactly this in their houses, might be too much. That's okay. It just helps you think outside the box of what's
it
possible.
expands your horizons, and then when you walk in here in your own home, you go, wow, I never thought that I would like this, but I love this, and I love being in here.
Yeah, it's a fun space.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. This has been awesome. I'm just going to wrap it here because we'll never get stopped in there. You guys got to come to this place. What was the address again?
217 Burroughs Avenue West in Melfort.
Julie is awesome to talk to, and give her a call. What's the phone number?
921-3596.
And give us Facebook. People know face. What's
Facebook, Instagram, Liliidae Home.
Awesome. Well, till next time.
Well, thanks for coming. This was fun.
Yes. Bye for now.
If you'd like to share your feedback on the program you just watched, contact us today